How to prepare for SSC Stenographer Tier 2. I started by quickly finishing basics from the New Era book. It took me almost a month and a half to finish the book. Also, I skipped some of the last chapters. Not advisable. They give you hard time if you skip them, as I had a very strict deadline for my skill test. Then, I started with Kailash Chandra magazines. Initially, I used to transcribe a full exercise of 840 words 10 times a day. Some prefer starting by taking 400 words dictation, 5 by copying and 5 by taking dictation from YouTube. It was very frustrating, as even after practicing 10 times, I was not able to transcribe a full matter, leave alone reading or typing it. But, slowly after repeating this process for an entire magazine, I started gaining familiarity with some words. My copying speed increased, but a very little improvement on the dictation part. After another magazine, I was familiar with many words. Also, I started to distinguish between most commonly used words: is, his, as, has, this, these, those, thus and so on, by changing my outlines. Also, by this time I had also started typing these matters. Distinguishing the most commonly used words proved to be a catalyst for the whole process. My writing speed increased. I was able to read a very large part of the transcribed matter. One more magazine. With this new approach, I was familiar with most of the words. Copying speed drastically increased. Also, copying was the most time-taking part now, so I reduced the copying part to 2 to 3 times. I didn't increase my dictation part. Wish I had done so. Now, I was able to differentiate between the most commonly used words, so I was able to read the whole matter comfortably without getting confused, and also I was able to type the whole matter as I was able to read it. Next, I started writing unseen matters from Kailash Chandra and Progressive Shorthand magazine. It is a monthly magazine. It was my way of testing myself. Now, I was able to prepare in more exam-oriented approach. Before this, it was only a struggle for transcribing the whole matter. I started checking my matters for errors by counting only full errors. I didn't used to count half mistakes full, as counting half mistakes gave me a feeling of complacency. From here on it was just writing, writing and writing. I used to write as many dictations as possible from any source at my disposal, from Kailash Chandra to previous year dictations to private coaching magazines. The main goal was transcribe all the words, read them all, and this period had a very great emphasis on typing, as I started to realize the problems with my typing. It took a period of 5 months from basics to writing at 80 WPM without omission, and also some dictations at 100 WPM. Also, effectively I started to write at 100 WPM, but not with accuracy. Regular practice is the key.